Everyone in your life right now is telling you the same thing. You need to stop renting. You're throwing money away. You have a lot of money saved up. Why don't you buy a house already? Your parents say it. Your coworkers say it. Your friends say it. Even some finance dude on YouTube or TikTok is probably telling you the same thing. But almost none of them have actually run the numbers on what it looks like to buy a house in today's economy. And once you actually see the real numbers, the real math, the actual numbers, nothing else, you're going to walk away from this video thinking that renting is the smarter move than buying a home. Let's break it down. Let's say you're looking at a home that's costing about $700,000. You want a $700,000 loan, which in a city like New York, that's about the average, probably a little higher. Most people would think, okay, I'm going to borrow $700,000, I'll pay it back, then it's done. That's not what actually happens. At today's average mortgage rate, at about 6.5%, you don't pay back $700,000. You end up paying back $1.5 million. Now, that's not a typo. You're paying an extra $892,000 just in interest on top of the $700,000 loan. Now, let's be real and think about what that number basically means. It means you're paying for the house twice and then some. $700K for the house, another $892,000 just for the privilege of borrowing the money. That is more than double what the house is actually worth. Now, I'm telling you guys this because most people have no idea this is happening in real time on their own mortgage. So I built out the full loan schedule myself every single month, all 360 payments if you were to get a 30-year loan, to see exactly where the money actually goes. And month one alone should make you sit up and make you realize exactly what you're doing. Your very first mortgage payment on that loan is about $4,424. Sounds normal, right? Here's the breakdown. $3,791 of that goes straight to interest. Only $632 goes towards your principal, the actual debt on the house, the part that's building you equity, the part that's actually yours. So basically what you just did was handed the bank $4,424 and you only reduced what you owe by $632. Everyone pictures a mortgage payment as buying a little piece of your house, a little piece of something you own each month. In reality, in month one, you are basically renting the loan itself, paying almost entirely for interest, barely touching the actual balance, the residual debt. Now, this isn't just month one, it's over a decade. Now, you might think, okay, fine. Month one is rough, but it gets better faster, right? Here's where it gets actually worse. I calculated exactly when the interest portion of your payment finally drops below $3,000 a month. That is month 152. That's 12 and a half years of paying $3,000 or more every single month just in interest before it even drops below that number. And it doesn't get down into the normal $2,000 range until month 250. That's over 20 years into the loan. So you need to think about that. That's 2 decades. For the first 20 plus years of owning that house, the majority of every single payment you or your wife make is going towards the bank, not your equity. Now, here's the part that's actually going to make you a little upset. I ran those exact same numbers on that same $700,000 loan, but at 2020 mortgage rates instead of today's. In 2020, rates sat around 2.6 to 3%. Same house, same price, Total interest at 2020 rates is about $252,000 you would pay. At today's rate, it's about $500,000 extra. Almost $500,000 gone purely because of timing. So the question is, did you miss the boat? Does that mean if you didn't buy in 2020, you missed your shot? You missed out? Yes. Unless you're paying full cash for the house, the smart move is, if you can wait, is to hold off until rates drop back down, ideally under 3%. Now, if that's not realistic for your timeline, renting isn't the loser move people make it out to be. Now, what renting actually gives you is flexibility. If your job moves or you need to move, you can move. Travel, life changes. You've got 30 to 60 days notice and you're out. No maintenance costs, no roof fixes, no furnace fixes, no water, no heater. That's all your landlord's bill. And with the job market cooler than it was in 2022, locking into 30 years of payments is a riskier bet now than it ever has been. Look, I'm not saying never buy a house. I'm saying stop letting people guilt you into thinking renting is financially irresponsible without ever actually showing you the actual numbers. What you need to do is run the math, get a home schedule, a loan schedule, before you sign anything that locks you in for 30 years. Now, if you made it to the end of this video and it stopped you from purchasing a house or making that move, do me a favor, hit like and subscribe. It only takes a second. It helps the channel out. It helps me out. Anyways, thank you, and I appreciate you, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.